This isn't exactly how I thought today would go.
Oh, come on.
I'm sitting in the back of a police cruiser,
Oh, damn.
detained for trespassing.
I'm boxed in.
And believe it or not, I haven't even started exploring yet. Let's rewind.
Yerp, what is up, explorers? We are in a ghost town called Blytheville here in Arkansas. You see, there's a lot of ghost towns here in the Midwest or in the South, whatever you want to call wherever we are, and they're pretty much all hidden with a lot of cool stuff. And that's just because of the history, which we're gonna get into.
At first glance, Blytheville looks like any other small town in Arkansas. But this town has a story unlike almost anywhere else in America. For generations, farming and railroads kept Blytheville alive. Then, during the Cold War, everything changed. The construction of a massive Air Force Base just outside of town transformed Blytheville almost overnight. Thousands of military families moved here. Businesses flourished, neighborhoods expanded, and the local economy boomed. For decades, the town and the base became inseparable. But when the Cold War came to an end and the base closed in 1992, Blytheville lost far more than its biggest employer. It lost the heartbeat that had kept this community thriving for generations.
Starting right here, guys, at the center of Main Street in Blytheville. Right there, you can see that here in Arkansas. This is a ghost town. You see a place called Yank's Barbecue right there, which the name's kind of funny, like Yank My Chain or something, I don't know. But this place has like almost no residents left. This is the main street of this. Now we're gonna walk through it, and I just wanna show you like how crazy this place actually is. And we're starting off here at Heath. Public warning, the Police Department Code Enforcement Division. Let's just peek through this. Completely empty, run down. All the weather has ruined every building in this whole city at this point. But look at that. That is insane. Imagine this was your main street. Oh man. You know, after losing so much jobs, and after losing the Air Force Base, which housed over 1,000 jobs and overnight was gone, it's stuff like that that hurt the economy so bad that everyone moved out, no one had money, no one had jobs, so who's gonna come to Main Street or anywhere else to buy things? This is an old church. Now the church might be still active, I don't know, but what is this? We have to go through that. Look at this one. They said, screw it, let's knock the building down and let's just get rid of it, but we'll leave the, I guess, the front standing. And the thing is, it's not like this town is like dangerous. It's not a dangerous town. You know, it's not like we're in the hood or anything. It's just generally, there's no money here. It's really cool. Check out this top part right there. This is called Ingram. It says 1926 this building was built. I really like the art there. This is what we already walked through right now. Look how empty this is. Nothing but the wind. This is the main street. There it is. MB Apparel. Promote your logo. But there's nothing there anymore. Be the change. Something very positive was here. Now it's gone. But the door still hangs. Look at that. That is a sight to see, huh? Really cool, Chicago style fashions. The sign's still up, everything. And you walk right through this with the door barely hanging right on Main Street and it's completely gone. But this is history. I love going through ghost towns. This is how it is a lot of small towns here in America. Like a lot of people, especially in Europe, you know, you have your villages and your farms and your little small towns, but they don't look anything like this. And I'd say it's more worse here actually than over there in different areas. Like we have it bad in the Midwest, 100%. Wow, this is interesting. The First National Bank. Now, is it the First National Bank of Arkansas, of the town, or ever? It says First National, and this is the first actual one. Let's go check out to the right side. Oh, what is this? After hour deposits? That's cool. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, it's nothing in it. I should have known by the other buildings that there was going to be nothing here. This is nuts. So when you go right up in here and through, we're inside the bank now. Guess what we're going to find? A vault. This is really cool though. Check this out. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. That's epic. That is super epic. You can't even make out this place, but the vault still stays. There are a few places that are open, like a few, and you see like big sale signs. Maybe they're gonna sell out. I mean, this whole area, sale sign, sale sign. Over here, because this area looks actually kind of nice. What is, oh my God, I love this. Look at, wow, that's a insanely old sign. Television, VCR, satellites, and microwaves. The fact that you see a VCR sign at Rick's TV service, that is amazing. I don't see any VCRs left. What's up?
Like that one, that bank, and them three up there.
Uh-huh.
Don't stand too close to the wall.
They'll fall down?
Yeah, them bricks will fall.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, see them.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
That's the beauty school right there.
Did you live here your whole life?
No,
Oh, you came from, oh yeah.
I came from Mississippi.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been here like going on 8 years. Next year
Oh,
will be 8
okay.
years. But you know, I took the roof off the bank. Me and some guys and these three empty buildings down here took the roof off of them.
Oh, nice. To like make it safer?
No, the lady wanted them roof on her was leaking and raining in them.
Oh, okay.
The upper wall is not really not too stable.
Yeah, no, you can tell. There's nothing, it's not safe anywhere. Yeah. Look at that on the brick of that abandoned building, class of 1961. And guys, we are in Blytheville right now, and I'm gonna take you guys actually to the main street. Well, my boy Lord is gonna take you to Main Street. You know, some casual Michael Myers looking neighborhoods. The Family Dollar's abandoned too. We got a lot of abandoned homes here as well. We passed by like 10 already. I'm just not filming them. That looks like an abandoned house, but no, it's not. The fire truck just pulled up there. I'm gonna pull in here. That's an old Coca-Cola factory? Holy shit. So. Dude, that's fresh. That is actually really cool. Wow. That's actually really cool. There's a lot of people that collect Coca-Cola memorabilia, but in general, this could have been just a bottling factory. Let's go see if we can peek in through here. We're gonna be going through a lot of cool spots, don't get me wrong. It's just, we're just stopping at every spot because it's full of abandoned here. Let's just peek our cameras through here. No, you can't even see. Yo, look at that, there's Coca-Cola on the floor. Most likely. You can see how old it looks with the wood paneling. 1950s and 60s. Here.
This is not abandoned.
It says,
No, someone owns this.
we've got, over there it says we've got what it takes with the Coca-Cola sign.
Even today, you can still feel the impact the base left behind, not just inside these abandoned buildings, but throughout Blytheville itself.
On this main street, there was like an old store that looked really cool last time.
Yeah, this main street's wild. It even, what does it say? Welcome to Blytheville. There's nothing here.
Right here.
So you think we could just park here?
Yep.
Just walk right up in there? Mm-hmm. Oh man. It's like no man's land in there, and literally, there is a storm approaching.
We were driving down the highway.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, all of those houses look like shit over there. And then I made them turn around, and then we came over here, and then we're like, oh my God. And then we ran around in here, and then we like drove around over there, and
That's how you found it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. When you're in the Midwest, it's so easy to find places compared to like Boston, Massachusetts, the East Coast, upper area, California, all that stuff. It is a lot harder. You do find a lot of good stuff, but dude, when you're in Midwest, it's everywhere. It's so overgrown. All the houses are through these. We're cooked. We have to go through all this. I mean, we're here during a thunderstorm. You can't get any better vibes. First off, this place, the Air Force Base called Eaker Air Force Base, was opened up in 1942. Back then, originally it was called Blytheville Air Force Base. And right over there, like you can't see it, is the entire Arkansas International Airport, literally over there. Now, when the World War II ended, pretty much they took this place and just deactivated it. So everybody was they were sent home, things like that. No one needed to come here anymore. But then when the Cold War started, they reactivated this place, and this time made it even more modernized. They built even more homes. They flew families here. They made this place its own city at this point. That's why it's so massive. And a fun fact about this place, this was America's nuclear defense hub. So pretty much keeping all bombers right on their feet. So the crews here live by a rule called the 15-minute rule. So what they meant by that, and if we were attacked by the Soviet Union, we had 15 minutes to load up a nuclear bomb or a bomb in general and go back into attack. So they called it the 15-minute rule here. Just all driveways. Park your car right there. You had a roof over it, not like a full garage, and you would just walk inside the house. To another street. These look a lot like better, less overgrown sorta to go through. But I mean, again, look at the roads. They go so far down. We can actually get like lost here, I feel. Oh snap, it looks like there's a car coming in here. I mean, technically you're allowed, you could go in here, I think. Actually, no, he's parked at the front though. It's way down there.
We're already far in.
This to me, bro, looks like, no joke, Chernobyl.
Really?
Yeah, this is what Chernobyl feels like. When you walk through Chernobyl, this is it, like 100%. Found a hospital. Yeah. It's definitely a school or a hospital, for sure. Let's just roll up.
That's this.
Want to just get out and go in it? I had to park the car and pull right up to this joint. It's 6:50. And this is how you know I've been doing this for too long. We knew there's already a way in. It's just guarantee. It's just how it works. Seems like people did try to fix it though. They covered up some of the spray paint. I'm gonna switch into my light. Is there people in here? It's just water. Holy shit, it is so bad in there. All right, yeah, so we were right though. Yeah, it's a hospital.
It says hospital.
So what? Oh, hey. That's not bad.
Surgical light.
Dang, we're in the whole operating section. They did great, dude. I even like how this is all set, the style.
This is an old one.
Before we get right back in today's video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, you guys, who's been supporting me monthly on Patreon and has been buying the Exploring Crew merch. So I don't get many brand deals like other channels do, but the money I do get from you guys does go into the team costs and the production costs. My team costs are like my mom helping me run the Exploring Crew store, and then also like my editor who edits these videos that come out every single Sunday. Then there's my graphic designer that helps me every single Sunday for the thumbnail. Or there's production costs, things like hotels, food, transportation, flights. There's the cameras I pay for every year, the drones I pay for every year. All of this costs so much money.
This is a private chat community on Discord, which you only get by subscribing to the Patreon, and I'm literally on it every day talking.
Check this out. We got the Area 51 and what I thought of it, like aliens and scientist laboratories, and I combined it with also my vision of Exploring Crew, and I wanted to make this amazing color scheme with the purple. This is what I think Area 51 is with Exploring Crew together when we explore, so I wanted to give you guys this design. This is brand new. It's on the store now, exploringcrew.com. Get it. We have some of the finest merch in the game, no lie. This is Exploring Crew, my brand new face gas mask hoodies. This is gonna be a part of my brand forever. Guys, if you never checked out my Patreon, you never checked out my Exploring Crew store, the link is in the description down below. And if you do subscribe to my Patreon, there is a reward tier list. You can get your name at the end of each video in the credits. Let's get right back into this video. This is really freaking bad. This is really bad. But again, this is the hospital for, again, all the, you know, military people that were involved in the air base. It's an examine room. It's giving me that Silent Hill hospital vibe though, with the rust. It goes way down there. I'm not gonna go down there though. We're just skimming through, guys. This is a whole town we're filming in one single day. There's only a lot of people here. Jesus. That is horrible. God, the whole ceiling, dude. Gotta watch our heads. You still got the curtain here. Your bed would be right there and they put the curtain. It's really cool. Another little room. I gotta do an ASMR video where I just don't talk and walk through a hospital like this and see what we can hear. I wonder what they did here. I mean, they were obviously doing... Yeah, wow, this was a huge surgery room. Look at this. You would see the x-ray right here, the x-ray film, yep, right there. You would see that, so you would know like where they're doing the surgery on you. Over here is all their operating tools. So I mean, it tells you right there too. So the clamps, the cut you open, everything would have been there. Look at that. And then right in the center, we would have had the huge thing you would lay on the operating table. And then you have the really good lighting. Look at they had light fixtures in a big square that would have been illuminating right there on you. And then you would have had the huge operating light as well, which there's no sign of it anymore. So it's gone. All right, so these are the rooms where you would stay and live in. Whether you're sick, hurt, or done your surgery. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, nice little room. The rust is insane. We're walking on just deteriorating old metal. It's like popcorn when you walk through it, crunching. Little nurse's station. You know, in case anyone needed something, any ibuprofen or food or utensils, whatever. Nurse would be right there waiting for the buzzer. Jesus. What is that? Look at that. Little operating table, maybe?
That looks like an embalming table, I believe.
You think? That's what I was thinking too. It just looks so different from the ones I'm used to. But this place was made on a low budget, this whole building, so.
Yeah, this hospital's only one story.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it has a basement, right?
I doubt it.
That is a really cool find, though. It's so small.
It is. That's why I was confused. I wasn't sure. I mean, I don't think there's anything else here so far. Lord said he found murals, but I didn't see it. Any sign of like anything. Patient's bathtub in room 310. It looks like decently intact here. And that's literally it. The whole place. I swear. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the worst hospital I've ever walked into. Little laboratory in here. Just hear that sound. We just found this really cool room, so I read this sign and I looked up and then I noticed a mural of a rainbow. But then next to it, I barely paid attention, I seen it. It says delivery room. This is where they delivered all the babies. And, you know, obviously, especially back then, how many babies are being delivered around here? A lot. Especially during the wars and things like that. This is the whole delivery area. Now look at it. Can you imagine this was still alive in shape, walking through here? That's enough for me. All right, I'm good. I'm out of there. God, I can't stay in those places that long anymore. When I was a kid, like 10, 20 years ago, whenever we were exploring, I used to go in there and I'd be like, okay, I could stay for like 3-4 hours if I really need to. And trust me, I've explored places like that the entire time back in the day. But it's like, I can't do it no more. I just can't. But we went through it. I mean, if I'm missing anything, I'm missing stuff, but I don't think so. I think I've seen everything. It's just so destroyed. We were looking for a morgue. They're still looking for a morgue. I don't think there's a morgue in this one. So with that being said, we now explored their hospital here. We still have a YMCA. There's still a lot of other buildings here. There might be a school still here, apartments. We're gonna try to get through everything today. This is a lot. Explorers, so you've seen Blytheville's like main street, you've seen a lot of their buildings, and you've seen what happened once the air base closed down. Now I'm gonna show you the actual air base and where the neighborhoods are, where the people used to live. It is so massive. It's one of the biggest neighborhoods I've ever been to that's abandoned ever that we're going to right now. So this is the active part of the neighborhood. So it's mirrored. So the other abandoned half that we're gonna show you is exactly this, except completely overgrown. The same houses and everything. There it is. It all is different right here. It's like they gave up on this half. They said, you know, we'll keep one half, we'll throw the other half away. You can barely see the street sign right there. A little bit of a little circular street here. You can't tell that this is where we just were driving on the other side of the road. It's the same thing. It's like Jumanji here. Yeah, this air base is cooked, at least right here, but I do expect every house to look like this. You could drop bodies in some of these and no one's ever gonna find them, like for sure. Can't even make it out, huh? Bro, I don't think some of these are even, I wonder if there's more, maybe in the back, some that aren't so destroyed. What is like an earthquake happened?
Sinkhole, dude.
What the fudge?
Look how deep it is.
Look at that.
Oh, hell no. Can we even put our stuff down there?
Stick it in there, see what's in there.
Stick it in the hole. The crazy thing is, it is endless miles and streets of this. It does not end.
Touch the power
It
line.
was your idea.
Nah, I would never touch it.
It's dangerous, don't do it.
You guys wanted me to electrocute myself to death, huh? They're all down. All the electrical telephone poles, whatever you guys call them, are down. No, I know what's in there. It the clown.
That's the clown
It the clown's in there.
in there. That is crazy.
Yeah, why do you think that's happening?
Dude, the water or the dirt underneath the road is degraded.
Oh, yeah, it looks crazy. This was, yeah.
What is that?
Dang. These mailboxes all fell off. Now entered the center, but if you scroll up, you can get to these apartments that might be here. Oh, we don't know if they're abandoned, right?
We're not sure.
Yeah, right now there's people there, but they might not be people anymore, so.
Let's go look.
So as we're walking to those apartments, we found a house with the roof not destroyed. Let's get in there, I'm trapped. I'm in, I pushed in. All right, let's see what we got going on here. The door is not even open, dude. Oh!
Oh my god, I saw it.
That was the biggest spider I've ever seen.
No.
I don't even know where it is now, it was so big.
He just ran in there. Those are out here, bro.
That was like Japan big. There's no way I'm going in there. Lord made a path and got us there. I'm petrified of spiders. I've always been. I mean, we'll see how.
Me too.
Yep, Esme is too. This is why I don't like exploring. I'm quitting.
We're all putting these spiders.
All right, we're in. We're in.
Oh my gosh, look, the chandelier's still up.
So this is the layout. I've never been in one, so you guys are seeing it firsthand. This is how every single house looks like in here, not just this particular one. They're all the same. But yeah, I mean, the chandelier is still up after like 30 years, so.
Wow, that's.
Oh my God.
What?
I'll get it off.
No, where?
I'm just kidding.
Whoa, there.
Yeah, that's a big one. Get out of here! Don't touch him! Oh!
Huge.
That's not as big as the outdoors one we've
It's
seen.
bigger than that?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It was 3 times
Oh my god,
bigger.
it was huge. It was like the one we saw in Japan. We got chased by one. It was huge.
Get out of it. Let's get out of here.
Enough of that.
Enough! Well, after all that, we're approaching the other side we've seen on the satellite, the neighborhoods, or, well, the apartments. They look like they're fenced off, which could indicate they're completely abandoned. Oh, no, they're not abandoned. Look. Holy shit. We were just roaming around. Guys pulled right up. Honestly, that scared the shit out of me, man. That scared... Bro, I heard that. I was like, I jumped up like, what was that?
All right, my name's Sergeant Sturgeon. We're out here with y'all because y'all's vehicle's parked over. Y'all got a Texas tag on your Equinox?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all are trespassing.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all have your IDs on you, or are they in the car?
They're in the car.
I have mine.
Yes, sir. Y'all got any guns, bazookas, hand grenades on you today?
No.
All right. Y'all ain't in trouble yet. Depends on what
The computer says?
No, depends on what the people that control this area wants to do.
Oh, come on.
Same car, somebody gonna ride.
I'll sit in the front, bro. I'm sitting with you.
You'll sit in the back.
Ah, dang. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Oh, damn. You know, I never sat in one of these. This is crazy. Like, actually, look at this. I'm boxed in. Bro, if someone weighs 300 pounds, there's no way they're sitting back here.
Somebody in there like that?
He was a sardine then.
Oh yeah, he's cranked in there.
Didn't expect this one. Oh shit, there's a freaking dog here. There's a dog in this one. Got canine dogs out here. Thank you. Yeah, we were doing a documentary. We were filming one.
Y'all had them. It's all off limits, no trespassing.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
See, and that wouldn't have, we wouldn't have had to call them.
Yeah.
They scared me in there. They had like this loud microphone. I was more scared in that than like any horror movie. Is there creepy stuff going on back there at night?
Huh?
Creepy people go in there?
We don't know who goes up in there.
All right.
We got it all chained out.
Like violent people, drug addicts, gun stuff happening there? Nothing, just drug stuff, yeah. All right.
Just like to go back to Milford.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, and then we know it.
Okay.
Then when we see your vehicle,
well, maybe
we know what you're doing.
That's true.
Yeah, is there anyone that wants to do an interview? About the history? No?
You're like the oldest one here.
Well,
Wait, let me get my camera out if we're gonna do that.
Yeah, well,
Actually, if you talk to Miss Watson, she might do it for you.
Okay.
that would be really cool.
She's our executive director, so she'd be one you need to talk to.
Okay.
Maybe we just come in and bombard her and she might just be on the spot.
She's all about it. She
Yeah?
used to work at the radio station.
Where is she from here?
She's from here. Yeah, we're all from here.
Oh, you're from here too? You grew up here?
Yes.
So, can you tell me about, is it Blytheville?
Blytheville.
Blytheville.
Yeah, the TH is silent.
Were you around when it was still looking like nice?
Main Street?
Yeah, the Main Street.
So, Main Street's always looked like Main Street to me.
Okay.
A lot of it has run down, but mainly because like the way that it's built, everything was flat. So, you know, like
That-
the roof is flat, it catches everything.
Yeah.
So it kind of like degrades everything after a while. But I mean, they're doing a lot of work to it.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to bring things back on here. Yeah, I did notice that. And would you say when this base closed down, that's what caused a lot of the economic issues?
Yes.
Okay. He seemed. It's funny because at first I didn't know there was a dog near me. I smelled dog, and I'm like, "What is
I
that?"
smelled. You didn't see him through the
No,
thing?
I didn't see him. It's so dark. That was my first time in there. I think I'm in love with Courtney.
Bro.
Crazy. We're following the security guard of this neighborhood now to an interview that we got hooked up with this woman that lived there her whole life named Tammy. I'm just gonna ask her some questions. I'm not even sure. I'm kind of winging this one. Usually I like to pull people on the side of the streets, especially on Main Street, and talk to them when I do these kind of videos, but this happened out of nowhere. Appreciate it.
You started the test. Yeah, start where you want to start.
My hero. Who's my hero today?
So this is Tammy. She is in charge of the land here and literally lived here her whole life. She knows everything about this place and even has plans for its future. I'm going to keep this interview very raw for those of you who want to know every detail on here. This is a long interview, so feel free to skim through, but you definitely don't want to miss the end of what she tells us. And don't worry, we'll be right back to exploring crazy stuff like the old YMCA and Skateland.
I've got a lot of it printed if there's anything that I don't know. And then Leslie is here. She's been here a lot longer than me. Yeah, where are you guys from?
So, well, I'm from Boston, and
We're from Chicago.
one question was like when we first rolled up here, we noticed like this is married to that section, so it's like the same as this.
Yes.
Why did they leave that section completely as is and let it overgrown, but kept this section nice?
All right, so all of that over there with all of this was all the base housing when it was Eaker Air Force Base. Before
Right.
that, it was Blytheville Air Force Base.
Yep.
So what they had was, it was given to the city by the government. The city was like, we don't know what to do with it. So then they gave it to, was it Presbyterian Development?
Corporation.
Yeah, Presbyterian Development Corporation. And they were like, oh, well, we can do these as rental houses. So what they had, it was in phases, okay? To bring them up, get them ready to live and stuff. Well, what ended up happening instead was all of the homes down there, they had to take stuff from those houses to make these houses whole.
Oh, so they That's
So-
they salvaged parts from the
Right.
other ones. Okay.
So, which is a huge no-no in property management. So 1996 is when Presbyterian Development took it over from the city. The city never ran it as anything. They just had it in their possession. Here, who wants it?
And so, is there any plans to like revitalize it, or it's just too far done now? Let's just leave it forever.
It's gone. And
Yeah.
when I started here in 2019, they're like, what are you going to do about the north end? And I said, I'll let the earth have it back.
Literally.
Because there wasn't anything that we could do, to manage it. We got bids on, let's fence it off.
Yeah.
Keep people out of it because it's not safe. I mean, you've got, buildings that are falling down. We've had a really hard time keeping curious kids out of it. A lot of curious kids, YouTubers,
Really?
that go down and film all the time.
They do like exploring stuff in there or something?
Oh yeah. But while they're there, find toilets, pull them, and smash them out in the middle of the road.
We've seen that today, like
Yeah.
walking through. Yeah, we've seen
And
toilets.
then what we've had a problem with here recently is we find trucks going back there to dump trees they cut down.
Oh, illegal dumpings.
A few years ago, our quorum court came up with the idea of hiring a lobbyist out of DC to go and lobby for BRAC money. And BRAC money is something that the military, they have a lot of, and it's there to revitalize or clean up old air bases, Navy bases, whatever the case may be. So the county hired this lobbyist to go and try and get us some money. Well, it worked.
Okay.
So we'll be receiving grants, and I don't know if you've been further on that side where the airport authority is. Because we're two different management entities. Airport authority has anything commercial out here and like the runways and anything. I have all the housing. We got quite a bit of money. It looks like we're, from what I understand, $2 million a year to start tearing all that down.
Okay.
So they're going to start tearing down and cleaning it up and just give us a huge green space that hopefully we can go back and sell to revitalize our property.
When do you think this will start?
We were told it was going to start anytime after July 4th of this year.
So you can start going in like
So-
little sections to take it all down?
Yeah, it's any day now. And he came in with a map showing us where they were going to start and what route that they were going to take.
It's a lot of empty land once it's done.
Right.
You have any ideas what you want to do with it?
So
Or
I'd like to sell it.
yeah.
You know, maybe sell it to, you know, people to make a subdivision, you know, build homes and things, or maybe they could develop it and put a car wash on it.
When we were here last year, we noticed that there was like apartment buildings that were being demolished, and when we drove by this morning, we saw that the rest of them were gone.
Yeah. Well, what happened was we were awarded an EPA cleanup grant for $1 million from the Brownfield. It's the Brownfield grant. So then we did a briefing, and they tell us, you know, where we could have made up on that one point. And then we wrote it again, went with a different company this time that wrote the grant, and got awarded $1 million.
Wow.
So we got double. So that was to tear down a lot of what you see on the north end.
The YMCA still up. There's an old abandoned hospital that's still there. Are you guys going to knock those down as well anytime soon, or?
I don't know what he's planning on doing with the YMCA. I know that a couple of years ago there was a church that he was renting it to them really, really cheap because they wanted to go in and make it a youth center.
Oh.
And they got, I don't know.
You would.
They worked on it for a couple of months and was like, you know, it's going to be too much because all the floors, the basketball court is all the floorboards are propped up. It's awful.
So pretty much every building on this property, like down there, is just too far gone to repair.
A lot of them are. The hospital, we had to board up, and the EPA said, don't go in for anything. The kids back when, you know, my 30-year-old son and 29-year-old daughter, when they were in high school.
Oh, right. The local hospital
Yeah.
everybody goes into.
So everybody, you know,
Yeah.
went in thinking, oh yeah, it's haunted. So everybody's going in trying to, you know, catch ghosts on camera.
Yeah. That's
you know,
funny.
You had your YouTubers too that were, you know, going and trying to go through there. But
Yeah.
my dream is to put a new roof on it, clear it out, and turn it into like an indoor mall space.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where you might have an insurance office and a couple of hairdressers and, you know, different stores and things.
Yeah.
Because it's good and big for that. But
Did you grow up here?
I did.
So you was this place here when you were like it was active for you?
Born and raised, yeah. I grew up at Gosnell, and growing up at Gosnell with a military base it was very diverse. I mean, you were sitting in a classroom with people from Guam and, you know, Europe and, I mean, all over the place. You had to learn how to make friends real quick because you just get to jobbing with this kid, and then dad would get orders, they'd get shipped off. So then you had to find a new friend.
Oh.
But it was kind of it's a small school. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not teeny tiny, but it's big enough that we had our own football team, basketball, any club in the world that you wanted to join, you know, they had it. But it was really cool. So I got to grow up on the base a little bit because I had friends that lived over here. So sleepovers, and then coming onto the base with friends to go to the BX and the library and the Y and.
Wow. So you were in the YMCA when it was like fresh?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and then later.
What about the hospital?
As I started having kids, the Y was still open.
Okay.
And, everybody's kids played baseball, did the YMCA baseball and basketball and all that. And then somebody mismanaged money or something, and it shut it down.
So have you been to the north end when it was active?
It was new base. It was the new base housing because it was built then. So that would have been mid-'80s when it was built. So there's a gate right there, that takes you into the 2 stories. And that was always locked.
And there's also a bowling alley over there, right?
There is. It caught fire a couple of months ago.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So also when the base closed, what was the population before the base closed to what it is now?
It was roughly 25 to 26,000.
And what would it be now, you said?
Now I want to say it's like 13,000.
So you lost half your
Almost
population
half.
almost
Yeah.
from the base closing.
We lost an entire community.
That might be one of the downtown shops.
I don't know.
That's probably that bookstore in Blytheville, which is now Blytheville Book Company, and it's in a different location. It's across the street from where it was.
This looks so fun.
We have a monthly newsletter. We still do it.
Stayed at base as well, all of them?
We don't know. Some of them would.
Okay.
They did have some residents, and we even had some since I've been here.
Yep.
All right, so this is the end that you guys were down on. That's the end, and it keeps going and going and going.
So it's mirrored. So like pretty much like this part would be here.
Right.
So it'd be over here.
They were a little different, but kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like down here they had Green Park, where here we have Candyland Park. This is South Point. This is where we rent to all of our families.
Okay.
People with children. Because we started seeing a trend of grandparents having to raise their kids because mom or dad were on drugs. Were in jail. So, because of the whole drug thing and the meth I call it a pandemic, grandparents were having to raise their grandkids. And I didn't feel like it was fair to keep them out of stuff just because they had to raise their grandkids.
Yeah.
So it was, I mean, they still can qualify and do everything that all the other retired people do.
Right.
Some things are kid friendly, some aren't. We've got all the way over here. This is where the highway is. That's Village Avenue. So that's the highway. They used to have a golf practice area out here. That's gone.
This is all right.
Residence garden area.
Mine's Lord Explorers.
We don't have anybody right now that's
Yeah.
they're not cultivating anything in there.
Yeah.
But we're wanting to take a section of that and put a
His is
dog
the
park
biggest
in.
one. That's the one.
That'd
that
be
we
cool.
wanna see.
Way over here where the YMCA is, old baseball field.
He's X1.
Land.
I grew up there, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Skate. See, they went to skate land. This is perfect.
Yes.
All right. Can you tell me about it?
All right, so every Friday night, every Saturday afternoon, and every Saturday night,
dude.
I was there from the age of, how old was I? The first one was in Walker Park, the first skating rink, and it burnt down.
Okay.
And I went every single Saturday. So I was probably 7 or 8 years old when they started just dropping me off to go skate because it was, Friday night, Saturday night.
You loved it.
Every Saturday afternoon. Oh my God, no. They called me Tanya Harding on roller skates.
Oh.
You're gonna buy it? You should buy skate land.
I would love
And
to
we
buy
peeked
it.
in the window. And we were
Yeah,
like, "Wait, it looks
he's been
really
talking
nice."
all day about
Yeah,
it.
the whole.
would
I seen the skate land. I freaked out. I was like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta go here or find someone that's went to skate land.
I would love to buy it.
Aw.
I grew up there,
Damn,
and
yeah.
the things that I want to do, Like, I've always said, and there's a fellow that I used to work with here in town that owns a bunch of stuff, and I even went to him, I said, buy that for me.
Yeah.
Let me, I'll run it, and I'll make you a lot of money in there, because
Yeah.
I wanted to do, like, Mom and me, Jamboree during the week, in the mornings, and then, something after school, a little after school skate kind of thing, but have something going on constantly in it to pay its bills.
Right.
Everybody that's had it, they just want to be there on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
If you're going to have a skating rink, you darn near got to live in it.
There
You're
you
there all
go.
the time. You better be there every single opening hour. And you better open it on hours that nobody ever thought it should ever be open. Because you're not selling enough skates to make money to pay that electric bill.
Yeah.
But no, I'd love to. My husband and I are DJs.
Oh man, Fitz.
Yeah, we've been KJs
That's awesome.
That's
for
awesome.
23 years now. So it's like we have the whole sound thing wrapped up.
Yeah.
We need that, and
There you go.
he's a carpenter
Halfway there.
too, and
That's awesome.
Yeah.
we have the know-how. We just need them to come off the price. That's all we need.
Did you ever shop on Blytheville's Main Street for anything?
Mm-hmm.
And you seen it when it was like full of people?
Full of people.
What about the Coca-Cola one?
Yeah, there's a Coca-Cola factory we seen.
It says
Yeah.
Coca-Cola on the outside.
I want to say that it closed in like the late 60s, early 70s.
That's
God.
a cool building.
Yeah, we seen the building.
It
showed-
is. It is. And our Humane Society used to have their orphan annies. It was an extension of their thrift shop,
Oh.
where they had all the big furniture and stuff. It's always been closed
Oh,
as long as I've ever been alive.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
aware of it.
Windows.
So you guys, you need to go to the bus station, because there's property there next to the bus station that used to have a fast food restaurant. It was called Hoops.
Okay.
And I worked there as the assistant manager, and we were closing one night, and I had two kids with me, my best friend's son. I think he was a sophomore or junior in high school, and a girl, a senior, and I would take her home every time I worked with her anyway, because she lived with her grandparents, and I didn't want her grandparents to have to get out at midnight to get her. So they go out to the passenger side of my car, and they're hollering shotgun, because you want front seat, you got to holler shotgun.
Oh, right. Yep. That's true.
So I'm standing there, and I said, y'all need to quit being silly. And I walked past, cleared the building, and down the side of the building, I see this big black figure running at me.
And this is in Blytheville. Okay.
He's got a surgical mask on, and he's running to me. And it's like everything goes into like
Slow motion.
slow motion when stuff like that's happening. So I tried to yell at them and let them know, but I couldn't get anything out. And I'm like, get in the car. Get in the car. My car, I parked where I'd never parked before. I usually would park at the back of the building. For some reason that night, I felt like I need to pull it up. I went to pull into the stall, and I stopped myself and was like, no, I need to face the road just in case I need to get out of here quick. Like, I don't know why. I'd never thought like that ever, and I usually close by myself. So I didn't know it, but the passenger side door was locked. The only door unlocked was the driver's side. So I realized they're not hearing me. So I ran to get in the car. And at the same time, like I get in, I put myself between the steering wheel and the door. My left foot's on the gas. My hand's through the steering wheel, turning it on, pulling it down, and I'm hitting the gas, and my tires are just spinning. And the whole time, this guy's sitting on the hood of my car, and he's like this. And I remember thinking, it's weird the things you think. I remember thinking, he's going to shoot his hand off. And then all of a sudden, I heard ping. And I'm deaf. I can't hear now. And I went, he just shot my car. And I was trying to turn into him when the car finally got traction. And I think I ran his foot over because I felt a little hump, but I'm not positive. But here I'm thinking he just shot my car. I get up on Main Street, and there's a building that says City Electric on it. So I'm in between City Electric and Hoops. And that's when my side starts burning real bad. And I'd been in the doctor's care for like 2 weeks over stomach issues already anyway. And I'm like, it's not a good time for my stomach to be hurting, you know? So I went like that. And when I did, I felt wet. And I saw I had blood on my hand. And I looked back at the store and I'm like, oh no, my best friend's son. She's going to kill me if I get him killed, you know?
Jeez.
So I drove back around the building, saw no one. I didn't know, but when he realized what was going on, he took off and ran to the police station, which was a half a block east. And the girl that was with me, I didn't see her anywhere. So I get back up on the stop sign, and then I turn left. Hey guys, see you next week. Bye. Down Broadway. Have fun. And all of a sudden I hear banging on my van, and it's her. I thought it was him. I was getting ready to take off. And it was her, and she's banging, let me in, let me in, let me in. So she gets in the driver's side, climbs over me to get in the passenger seat. And then that's when she starts freaking out because, oh my God, you've been shot. And I said, we got to get this guy. So I pulled up to the alleyway behind the restaurant, and the last thing I remember seeing him, and he's running, and he's holding the bank bag like a football as he's running. And I went, because I was going to run him over.
He shot you?
He shot me in the side.
And you were just like, screw it. Instead of go to the hospital, you just want to run him over.
I just wanted to run him over.
All right.
I was going to hold him under the car until ambulance, police, whoever got there first. I didn't care.
So,
well, the next thing I know, she's in the driver's seat. We're now advanced up to the stop sign. And I'm in the passenger seat, kind of half in the floorboard in the seat. I don't know how I got there. But the same song was playing on the radio the entire time. And I can't remember the song. And that's what bothers me the most about all of it. Because I cannot remember the song.
so did you run him over?
He got away.
Did he get away for good? Do you know? Like, did he actually?
There was never an arrest made.
Dang.
There were 2 names that were associated that they thought it could have been. But no arrests were ever.
So this guy robbed a bank in Blytheville, and you just happened to be there at the wrong time, and you got shot.
No, it was a restaurant I was
A
working at.
restaurant. I mean,
Yeah, been working there 3 months, just about to the day.
jeez.
Yeah. So I died twice. I was in the med for 5 days in Memphis. I had to get flown there. And
Dang, I wouldn't be here anymore after that. And you stayed.
oh man, I didn't want to come home. The only reason I came home, my 2 older kids were 3 and 4 at the time. And I had told I'm in triage. And I'm kind of a humorous person anyway, and especially if it's something depressing, I'm just that type. I'll make kind of, jokes about it just to kind of get through it. And I'm in triage, and they've got me stripped down. And it's none but male doctors. There wasn't one female. All male doctors. And the med, they're teaching hospital too. It's a trauma center.
Yeah.
So they had all these students, and they're all surrounding me, and there's a doctor at my head. And I turned and looked, and there's a guy on the gurney across from me, and I said, could you cover me up? I don't want him to see me. And he said, well, he's not going to be able to see you. And I noticed that he had a hole here with blood coming out. And that was where they'd done like a tube to help him breathe, like a chest tube.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, why? And he goes, he's dead. And I said, how'd he die? And he goes, he got shot. And I went, oh no.
Oh my.
So then I'm hearing, do you feel that? Do you feel? And I noticed they're running a pin up my foot, but I couldn't feel it. So I couldn't feel it on the right foot, but I could feel it on the left.
Oh my.
And I'm like, no. They're looking for the bullet. It wasn't a through and through. And I said, it's still in there because I can still feel it. But I'm laying there on this gurney, and I've got all these doctors around me, and he's talking to me. He's trying to keep me awake. And I said, wait a minute. And he goes, what? And I said, I must have already died and gone to heaven. And he goes, why? And I said, because every one of you are gorgeous. By this time, I was in shock. I wasn't feeling any pain. I was bleeding internally. It had gone through my colon, my small intestine, my liver, created a blood clot on my spleen that they had to remove. And when I got on the chopper, I noticed there was someone sitting on the far jump seat with a camera. And I just thought maybe it was some kind of quality control thing, you know, that the hospital was doing. But when I woke up from surgery, there's that girl again with the camera, and she introduced herself to me as a producer from TLC's Trauma Life in the ER. And she said, I was in surgery with you. And I said, you were in surgery with me? And she goes, yeah. And I said, did they get the bullet? She said, literally, they rolled you up on your left side, ran their thumb, made an incision, and when they did, it fell out on the table. And she said it was the size of a quarter because it had mushroomed through the glass.
Wow.
So I said, where is it? I wanted it. And I said, where is it? And she goes, oh, I think the police have it. So it's in evidence somewhere, and I've contacted the crime lab I don't know how many times.
Dang.
Wow. So you're on TLC?
I was supposed to be.
Oh my God.
I was supposed to be.
So we just left that interview. It was really cool to talk to her, someone that grew up here that knows everything about this place and is someone that's comfortable to just speak up and say her whole life story, which was really good and what we needed for this documentary. But again, now we're out of it and I'm just showing you this is what, you know, the rest of it looked like. Like when she showed us our map, she took, I didn't even know this, but she took a lot of the other parts of the abandoned houses to remake these houses, and that's how they're back up and running right now. But think about this, what we walk through in the jungle, the Jumanji jungle, is literally here right now. This is this, and we have people still living here, people that grew up here, her that just went into the house. You know what I mean? It's just really cool to just be here and to see like this is mirrored image, the same thing. We just got kicked out by the police in there. Dude, that happened all so quick that now I'm taking it in. I'm like, what is life? Wow, what a day. Yeah, we did the hospital. We're gonna hit the YMCA. Is that open? The YMCA? Yeah, that's open. Yeah, we're gonna hit the YMCA. What else is good?
You can get on top of it too.
Oh shit, that's sick. Dude, yeah, the hospital was cool.
Yeah, I haven't been to the hospital. I've been wanting to go in there.
Oh, it's wide open in the back, bro.
It is?
Yeah, you can just walk right in right now. Just wear boots, bro. It's really muddy in there. Right, we are rolling up to the YMCA. Move, 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 frag out, frag out. And you can see they're doing work here. I guess over here were the whole apartments, and she said she got a grant with the EPA to get rid of the apartments here. And now we're at the YMCA, and yeah, we're gonna see if we can pop in here really quick. We're gonna go in for like 5 minutes, take a little walk around the YMCA. Oh yeah, right here, look. Holy crap, it's big. Dang. And what Tammy said, she said this people would be filled here, and she even went to the YMCA here back then. Just the memories here though. That's why I love making videos like this, to share them all with you guys and for the people who actually went here. I just think it's really cool. Over here, the monthly activity calendar is like mint condition. What is this? Oh, the Court 1. Oh, they motorized it. This is that ball. I forgot what they call that game. And you hit the ball to the back. I forgot what that game's called. If they can get some grants and money for here, they can bring this building back. This one's really not bad at all. We're going to another gym. Right back here, it says the Red Gym. Men's, women's, and locker rooms, though. That's all. If this is all it was, then whatever. Oh, whoa, yo! There's a bigger gym. This is the gym. The basketball gym. Bro, it's good. I don't want this place eliminated. Look at the scoreboard. It's a really good scoreboard too. There's no mold in here. It's clean. The roof is good. We need this building back. I like this town. I'm falling in love with it. I mean, we gotta bring it back. Blytheville Fire Department. Yeah.
Pool table, but very long.
Yeah, you like slide something to the other side, but I don't really know what it is. So this is the overpass that Tammy was talking about right here that we're about to go over. that gave a lot of issues with like the train that she was talking about and ambulances and things like that. We are going over it. This was big for the town. We're over it. Yep. Just some little things Tammy brought up.
She said they finished it on her birthday.
Yep, yeah, it was finished on her birthday. This thing here, guys. We found a skate land. Whoa!
Exactly.
All right. I mean, come on. You gotta have your classic roller skating place where everyone gets together. I had it when my middle school closed down. My Roller Kingdom closed down. We called it Roller Kingdom. It's just like Skateland. It closed down. There's not even windows at this one. I don't even know if mine did either. Let's go see what it looks like though. I just want to peep through a window. Skateland rules. Look at that. Be nice, be good. We learned that in home, church, and school. I mean, let's go see if there's anything behind it, like a way. I don't even care to go in. It's more like it's Skateland. It sounds cool. It clicks to me. Any way in? Or like a picture, I mean. Maybe over here. I mean, dude, there's still power here. There's probably alarms and stuff. It's not that serious, but I don't know. It'd just be cool. Yeah, this door, we ain't going in there. So there's no way I'm peeping in because they don't have windows. Look at that, Skateland, Sundays. I love the signs as if it's still open. 3 to 5, Friday and Saturday, 7 to 9. And they got the sign on the bottom that says for sale. Of going to these Midwest, middle of nowhere ghost towns. You know, I'm always curious about them. Hey guys, the sun is coming down. We're in the Skateland's parking lot. This is where we're gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We learned about, you know, the whole air base. We went through Main Street of Blytheville. I mean, it was a crazy freaking day. I hope you guys like this. If you like videos like this, we shoot stuff like this all the time where crazy things happen to us. Just subscribe and keep watching, guys. Come on.
Huge shout out to my Patreon tier supporters, especially to Urban Legends and Beyond, Ray, Haley, Francis, and Anmaris, Junior, The Explorer, Christine Williams, Melissa Valine, Cassandra Hitt, Haunted 1821, Skylar Gidry, Mr. Anderson, and Tim F. aka Chef.